Beginning in child's pose, find your way down to the mat. You can bring your arms out in front of you or down by your side. Close your eyes and breathe in and out of your nose with your mouth closed. Your yoga mat today is your magic carpet. It's going to take you from your current state and elevate you to another realm within your mind. Negative emotions like stress, worry, or sadness will transform into positive opportunities for change. You will release tension and negativity, and there'll be more room for happiness to move into your heart and mind. On the next exhale, begin to find your way into downward facing dog, however you want to get there. Find yourself balancing equal weight from your hands to your feet. Press the backs of your legs into the air and keep a little bend in your knees. Pedal out the feet or bring your heels down into the yoga mat to lengthen the legs, whatever feels comfortable for you. To cultivate strength in our mind and heart, we need to build strength in our body. So press into the mat with your hands now. Inhale up onto your toes, reach your tailbone high into the air for a beat. Then roll out through your body to come into a high push-up position, also known as a plank. Keep your bottom down, take a breath here, and push back into downward facing dog. We'll do that 2 more times to build strength. On the next inhale, press into the mat with your hands and come up onto your tippy toes. Roll out through your body now into a plank position. Breathe and push back to downward facing dog. One more inhale up onto your toes. Roll out through your body, plank, and push back to downward facing dog and breathe. On the next inhale, raise your right leg into the air, bring it through your body and step it between your hands. Use your legs now to help push you up into a high lunge. Come up, balance on your left toes, arms in the air. Inhale, and as you exhale, plant your left foot down into the earth and angle it towards the top left corner of your mat. Take a breath, and on an exhale, split your arms out wide into a warrior 2 position. Turn your gaze to look over the tips of your right fingers and breathe. This warrior position is a reminder that you are in control of your life. Sometimes it may not feel like you are, so this pose is a wonderful reminder that you are the master of your own destiny. Keeping your legs where they are now, drop your left arm down to rest on the back of your left leg, either above or below your left knee, and begin to arch back with your right arm over your head. Keep the bend in your right knee. Inhale and exhale back up into warrior 2. Transition back into high lunge, balancing on your left toes, and then float your arms back down to your mat. Come back into downward facing dog. On the next inhale, raise your left leg into the air. Bring it through your body and step it between your hands. Use your legs to help push you up into a high lunge with your arms up in the air, balancing on your right toes. Breathe here. Bring your right foot down, angle it to the right corner of your mat. Inhale and split the arms out wide into a warrior 2 position. Bring your gaze to look out over the tips of your left fingers and celebrate the warrior within you. Keeping your legs where they are, a bend in that left knee. Drop your right arm to rest on the back of your right leg. And begin to arch back with your left arm over your head. Inhale and exhale back up into warrior 2. Transition into high lunge, balance on your right toes. Before exhaling, floating your arms back down to your mat, step back into downward facing dog. Drop back down now to child's pose and breathe here. We're going to come into an empowering side plank pose that builds strength in our upper arms, core and leg muscles. It's such a great pose to demonstrate just what we can do when we practice and master balance within ourselves. So, pushing back up into plank pose, press firmly through your hands with your shoulders aligned over your wrists. Keep your bottom down. Keep your stomach muscles and legs strong and roll to the right side of your mat. Balance on your left arm. Keep the outer edge of your left foot touching the floor and stack your right foot on top of the left. Engage the legs. Draw them in together and pushing out through the feet. Press down firmly through the left hand and raise your right arm into the air. Gaze forward. Or if your balance is steady, look up at your right arm. If this is too much for you right now, or if you feel pain in your shoulder or wrist, please bring your lower knee to the floor to support you. This will help build strength in your arms without overdoing it. Stay here and breathe, or if you're feeling a little adventurous, bring your right foot back behind you, plant it into the ground, bend the knee if it feels good, and bring your right arm out behind you to help you flow into a powerful back bend. Relax the neck back. Take a beat, then flow back through side plank. Bring the right arm down into the mat in plank pose and push back to downward facing dog. Take a rest here, pedal out the feet or stretch out the legs. Whatever feels good, just rest. Coming back up into plank pose now, we're going to try that on the other side. Pressing firmly through your hands, bottom down, stomach muscles in, legs strong. Roll to the left side of your mat, balance on your right arm, keep the outer edge of your right foot touching the floor, stack your left foot on top of the right. Engage the legs, engage the stomach muscles, push through your feet. Bring your left arm up into the air, look up at it or look forward. Stay here or come into that back bend. So you can bring your left leg behind your right, bend it or keep it straight, whatever feels good. Bring the left arm back behind you, rock into the back bend and let your neck hang if it feels good. Take a breath, then roll out back through side plank into plank, bring your left arm down, take a breath and push back to downward facing dog. Well done. Come into child's pose and breathe. Then push back to downward facing dog and pedal out the legs, stretch them out here, relax the neck and get ready to cool down. Bring your knees down now to the mat, come into a kneeling or seated position, whatever's most comfortable. Place your hands on your knees, inhale, roll your shoulders back and down. Sit up nice and straight, close your eyes, and repeat after me. I am strong, I am in control, I choose happiness. Again, repeat after me. I am strong, I am in control, I choose happiness. Bring your legs out in front of you now. You can keep a little bend in the knees or keep them straight. Raise your arms up on an inhale and on an exhale, fold forward, catch your knees, your calves, your ankles or your feet. Relax the neck and breathe into this forward bend. Back up to a seated position before rolling out onto your back now. Everything relaxed into your mat. Bring your knees up into your chest, hug them in, and then grab the outsides of your feet with your hands. We're going to go into happy baby pose. It's a great release for the lower back. So you want to keep your knees bent, your hands grabbing onto the outside edges of your feet, and you can push your feet out a little to feel a good stretch in the arms and a release in the lower back. You want to look like a happy baby. Are you smiling yet? Because if you're not smiling, now is the time. Have some fun with this. Have some fun in life. Take a deep breath in and out. And hug your knees back into your chest with your neck relaxed. On an inhale, crunch everything up to meet your forehead with your knees. And exhale, melt down into the mat. Close your eyes. And thank your body for allowing you to move through this amazing flow. Lay here for as long as you want, as long as you need. And make a promise to yourself to start viewing everything in your life as positive opportunities for change, as positive opportunities to challenge yourself. Celebrate your mistakes, they're teaching you amazing lessons. And be kind to yourself and others. Until next time, namaste.